Hi guys! Okay, so welcome back to another episode of Get Fit with my boyfriend and I, featuring me and my boyfriend. Today we are not going up cardiac hill. This is my boyfriend who's currently doing jump ropes, and he usually doesn't like to do it because he feels like he jumps too high. I think he's doing a great job. But then I went into jump ropes. Today I actually did 300 jump ropes, and then I moved the camera to show you guys my boyfriend. In the background, he's doing standing push-ups. So he did 60 of this, and y'all, I'm telling y'all, he's stronger than I ever could because I cannot hold up my body weight. Anyways, I got back into my jump ropes. I did 3 sets of 50 and 2 sets of 75. The 2 sets was like the jumping spins, and I showed this to you guys like a while back. Jumping spins is basically my twist on making jump rope more exciting, more fun, more tolerable, because sometimes I can't. But yeah, so this is me doing the jumping spins, and this is all in one take, and I have to rotate in one complete circle. And as you guys can clearly see, I am very, very tired. My feet were burning. I was so tired. I was ready to be done with this. This was the sweat from that workout, and then we went straight over to the court. When we went over to the court, though, there was somebody on the court, so we actually did our routine. Go over to a step-up side. That's what we did. So we actually started off with step-ups, and you'll be so proud of me today because I did not fall. And I was very happy. I also didn't need my boyfriend's support today. However, I needed some kind of support because I was tired. Anyways, we then went into the next set, which is mountain climbers. I've never done this before in my life. We actually did 80 in total, and we did 2 sets of 40. That's how we did it. And then after, we went into our game. Now, y'all, the sun was up today, but something was off because I was losing. Tell me why it is my boyfriend is scoring like all the time. I was actually losing my actual mind because I was so fed up. I was trying to understand how I went from being a winner yesterday to a loser today. It was ridiculous. And I got it, and I was happy. That was one shot. My boyfriend literally got every other chance, and I was so stressed. I was literally so fed up. And then when I tried again, look at that. The ball is just kissing the ring of the hoop. I don't know why I decided to take my stress out on my boyfriend by, I don't know if this is a foul or what, but I was trying not to make him shoot, and he got it still. And then eventually he gave me a free pass. So all I excitement, and it was a 3-10-5. Anyways, I am a sore loser, and we went into squats. For those who don't know, my boyfriend's aunt did a squat challenge. You could check out on YouTube at Tricep Fitness. And today we actually decided to change it up. So he was doing a whole squat, and then I was doing 25 squats, and he could not move. And tell me why it is he's like, this girl is doing this so slow, I could do anything. It was ridiculous. And then when it came down to my turn, he was taking his time, y'all. He was taking his time, and I could barely hold his squat. But I got up because I'm weak. Y'all, I'm trying my best. I don't have a lot of leg support. Anyways, then he finished up like his set, and then we went into pulse squats. We did 25 pulse squats, and then we did 20 jump squats. So in total, we did like 70 squats. We then went into what you would think is the last workout, right? But it's not. We did dips. We did 80 dips. So that was 2 sets of 30 and 1 set of 20. And for the last set, we actually did like jumping at the end. So for all 20, we did like a kind of like little jump. This is what it looked like. Then we went into crab walks. Y'all, we were trying to do a race to see who could get to the top at first, but as y'all can imagine, I did not make it. But that's okay, because this is a growing experience, okay? So we did 1 set of crab walks, and tell me why it is he made it to the end and I was just panting because this thing was a lot for me. Anyways, for those of y'all who don't know, we have our podcast episode dropping tomorrow. You can check us out on YouTube at Mikhail and Sherna Get Fit. I made it to the end, and I can't wait for you guys to check out our podcast and see you on next episode. Bye.